So we're on the train and we're on our way to Rome. We are very excited. We're going to see Anonymous the Voiceless and take part in one of the cubes of truth. So that's the plan today. So we've arrived in Rome and we are a little bit early, but we're at Piazza Venezia, which has this beautiful monument in the back, and in about half an hour people are going to start arriving here for the event, and we're going to get a little bit of information, do a bit of a group talk, and then everyone's going to get ready with the footage and the masks and everything, and we're going to start at 4 o'clock. So yeah, very excited to finally be here, finally be doing it, and I will show you guys what is happening.
Ragazzi, lo so che l'ho chiesto l'altra volta, ma se qualcuno vuole fare anche soltanto €1...
So we just got back from Rome. It's kind of late and I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the experience just while it's still fresh in my head. So basically today is the 3rd of November and this is International Cube Day. I think this does change. I think they always do it the first Saturday of November, so it does change its date. But basically, this is a huge worldwide organization, and today there were 500 cities across the world doing cubes. So if you did see one in a city near you, please drop me a comment below and just tell me where you were and where you saw it. That would be really cool. We went to Rome. Rome was our nearest one, and I was a little bit nervous because obviously we don't have great Italian for talking to people about this type of subject matter, but it didn't matter. I did drop them a message and say, is it okay if we come and we speak English? And they said yes. Rome was a really good city for this because there was a lot of tourists, so actually I would say maybe 40% of the people that we spoke to did want to speak in English rather than Italian. So that's given us some confidence now, so when we are in other cities, in other places, even if we don't speak the local language, I'm quite happy that we can try in English. So also for you guys, if you are interested in this group and you're not in your hometown, don't worry, just go along if you have a decent level of English. Even if you don't, you can, stand in the queue. You don't have to do outreach. So yeah, just get involved if you want to. They're very accommodating. So basically what this group does and why I really like them is it's not about stopping people or giving them leaflets or trying to start a conversation with anyone in the street. It's very much just, we're here to show you what it is that factory farming, dairy farming, fur farming, the reality of all of these situations. And we make a cube of people and we wear the masks and we just show footage from the inside of these factory farms, and it's really pretty horrific. You're under no obligation to stop or to watch it. You can just carry on walking, that's fine. If we do notice someone who is watching and seems maybe quite moved or quite interested, then we will just come over and start a dialogue. And it's not about pushing veganism onto people, even out of the volunteers. I think today we were all vegan, but as the girl who organised it told me, they have vegetarians, they have meat eaters. If you're passionate about the cause and you're interested and you want to learn more, you don't have to be vegan. You can still go along and be part of it and work towards maybe having a more sustainable lifestyle, but really don't let that put you off. It's not a vegan thing. So yeah, so I had a really good conversation today with a girl from Portugal. She was really quite upset. I could see as she was watching the footage, she was really shocked. And she told me that where she's from, there's a lot of small independent farms, and she just couldn't believe that this style, I think the video that we were watching was pigs. Yeah, she just couldn't really believe that this was the reality of it. And something that I thought was really useful to tell people today was the number. So 73 billion animals are killed every year for food and dairy production, and they're just the ones that are killed. They're not even the ones who are still in the factory farms living, if that's what you call it. Just the level of misinformation that you receive. I think the media marketing for the happy cow in the field, organic, free range, the number of 73 billion, to me that just really brings home the reality that there's no way 73 billion animals are living with plenty of space and having a happy life and then being killed humanely with, one shot to the head and they don't know anything and then it happens. That's a nice idea if you're going to eat meat, to think that that's how it happens, but I think the factory farming footage really shows there's no way 73 billion animals are kept in that condition. There's just not enough space. It just shows you how cramped and dirty and contaminated the situation really is. I didn't want to get into a vegan discussion as such, but I just wanted to say that Anonymous for the Voiceless are really good for just giving you some information. Something that I really dislike is the fact that so much money goes into the meat and dairy industry, and they really push an agenda and push an image, and considering the terrible impact it has on the environment, they have such a good image of hiding it, of making people believe that it's fine and it's happy. And that's why I really like this group, because they just show the reality, Even if the meat grows up on a farm, they still go to the same slaughterhouse. So I really enjoyed today. It was quite intense, actually. I didn't expect it to feel quite so, so profound, maybe. But very interesting to see people's faces when they could see the footage. So yeah, please check them out, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.